Hey friends, happy Juneteenth. Well, today is the day, so let us celebrate Juneteenth together. Well, I have enlisted several other YouTube content creators to come on and help us to celebrate Juneteenth today. Not only will we be sharing some beautiful decor ideas for you, but some information and facts about Juneteenth. The co-hosts today, as you see their channels and names scrolling across your screen, their links will be in my description box along with the playlist that will have all of their videos. Please hit that playlist and you'll see it pinned to my comments. And that way you won't miss anything. Not only will you see some beautiful decor, but you'll learn something about Juneteenth. All right, I love a beautiful table, so I've decided to start off with a tablescape, and then I'll go into a simple coffee table styling. Now, I did ask that we use the colors red, black, and green in some type of way in our decor, whether we're decorating a table or whatever the ladies are going to do. I'm actually excited about checking out their videos as well to see what they came up with. But the colors red, black, and green are very, very significant. Now with Juneteenth, originally the flag colors were red, white, and blue like the American flag. However, many in the Black community have adopted the Pan-African flag with the colors red, black, and green. They represent the blood, the soil, and the prosperity of Africa and its people, which are us. So yes, Juneteenth reflects on the progress of us Black people. Now I do want to give some information regarding Juneteenth and what happened. When did this all occur? I don't know about you, but I learned in school that it was President Abraham Lincoln who liberated the slaves. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation on September 22nd of 1862. And that's what we were told. So we thought that was the day that all slaves knew that they were free. However, we found out there were a whole bunch, over 250,000 slaves that hadn't even heard that they were free. So you can imagine, September 22nd, 1862, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. It went into effect on January of that following year, and it wasn't until June 19 of 1865 when they were notified. Now, Texas is so isolated. It was isolated from both the Union and the Confederate. And so I believe a lot of the slave owners sought to not tell their slaves that they were free. Matter of fact, it's written that way. I'm not thinking it. It is that. That's exactly what happened. They purposely didn't tell them because they wanted some more of that free labor, y'all. But when the slaves heard it, they celebrated. So, on June 19, 1865, Union Major General Gordon Granger and 2,000 federal troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, and read General Order Number 3. And a portion of that said, "The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are now free." And it went on to give other information on that document as well. But the key thing at that moment, they heard that they were free. The first celebration broke out 1 year later and has been going ever since. And when I say it broke out 1 year later, it was in the state of Texas where the Juneteenth celebrations began. So we're grateful to Texas because those Texans that lived in Texas, I'm sure, moved to other states ultimately and brought and took their celebration and traditions with them. Many things happened during Juneteenth. I remember celebrating it when my son was young. My son is over 26 years old now, so I've been celebrating Juneteenth for over 25 years. and I'm so grateful for it. Now, the things that we'll see during Juneteenth, we'll see community gatherings, prayer gatherings, musical performances, community picnics and celebrations, dinners, all types of things happening. Even some communities have purchased land specifically for Juneteenth celebration, such as Emancipation Park in Houston, Texas. That's huge. And we recognize, like I said, Texas has been celebrating Juneteenth. Matter of fact, they were the first state to make it an official holiday. And that was back on January 1st, 1980. So thank you, Texas. And I'm sure all the people who migrated from Texas are the ones who pretty much brought those same celebrations and traditions across the states. Many states now have adopted it as a holiday for the state. Some employers are making it a paid holiday. But now we hear that it is a federal holiday. So starting next year, more and more people will not only have the day off, but I hope that they recognize what this day really symbolizes and how it should be honored and commemorated properly. It's not just a day off. Some of us have been celebrating Juneteenth every year. We get together with our friends and family and with the community in remembrance. We consider our ancestors. We consider those that were in the struggle and the continuance of the struggle. That's why sometimes you see the signs or the Juneteenth memes that say free-ish, because the fight still continues. Social justice and all those things that come about, we're still yet entangled in a battle, but we still yet have hope, don't we? All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, the tablescape, as well as my simple coffee table styling. And as I was doing my coffee table styling, as you see, it has a flavor of Africa to it, because I always remember the motherland as well on Juneteenth, because I consider the ancestors. Even on the first celebration in 1866, I know somebody said a prayer or somebody thought about where they came from and how they got to where they were, because many generation after generations were enslaved, but somebody made that middle passage voyage and they made it. So that's why when you see that fist there, I'm black and I'm proud, there's a strength that we have. And this is why I love Juneteenth. I love the community. I love to come together with people and celebrate it officially. So take some time, please, and get with that playlist. You'll see it pinned to my comments, as well as all of the ladies that are participating today. Their channel links will be in my description box. Hope you learned something today, but keep going, because you'll see more and you'll hear more from us today.